Yo, Keiichi. Sorry, but Kaede is my girl now.
Could it be? I'm home. I brought some eel cookies back from my business trip. My name is Keiichi Sato. I used to work in sales at Minami Fuji Corporation, the largest electronics retailer in the industry. Wait, Kinji? What are you doing here?
Yo, Keiichi. Sorry, but Kaede is my girl now.
That's my colleague, Kinji Tahara.
Kinji's a way higher value man than you'll ever be, honey. So our engagement is off.
You know how Kaede is one of the best sales reps for one of our key clients, Tadaoka Electronics. We just figured high performers should be together.
I see. Looks like my hunch was right. Kinji going out of his way to meet a client rep really was. Got it. This actually works out perfectly.
Huh?
I've been thinking about changing jobs recently anyways. And as for you two, well, let's just leave that discussion for another day.
What's that supposed to mean? If you've got something to say, just spit it out.
Well then, have a nice life, but get ready. I'll make sure you pay for everything you owe.
Huh? That went way smoother than I thought it would.
I quit my job right after that and consulted a lawyer to handle the divorce. Before I started my next job, I went on a trip. These lavenders sure are beautiful when they're fully bloomed. Huh? That woman, can it be? Excuse me. Are you, by any chance, Kaede's younger sister? Is your name Noa Tadaoka?
Huh? How did you know that?
Sorry if I scared you. My name is Keiichi Sato and I work for Minami Fuji Corp. I think I saw you once somewhere, and I've heard a lot of good things about you. A lot of clients and industry folks have said you're super cheerful, diligent, and kind.
Really? But actually, I just quit my company yesterday.
What? What a waste.
Oh, no, it's really not. I really appreciate your kind words, but the company didn't see me that way at all. They just treated me like dead weight, and my boyfriend got sick of how clumsy I always am and dumped me just this morning.
I'm sorry to hear that, but it's quite a coincidence. I'm actually here to cheer myself up after getting my heart broken too. After being dumped by her sister, she left me for my colleague, Kinji Tahara.
What?
I know. Pretty lame to have your fiancé stolen by a coworker, right?
No, wait. I think you're talking about my ex-fiancé. His name is Kinji Tahara. So Kaede and Kinji were both cheating, huh?
Just when I thought this couldn't get any worse. But maybe this is all for the best.
Huh?
You're not dead weight, Noah. I think you're a wonderful salesperson. If you haven't found a new job yet, I might know a place. Are you interested?
Keiichi.
I'll never forgive those two for making you feel like this. They'll get what's coming to them for what they did. To both of us.
Get what's coming to them? What are you planning to do?
1 month later. Salespeople, listen up. I need to confirm something ASAP.
President Yokomine, what's the matter?
We just received a termination notice from Tokimeki Corp., our home appliance supplier. Who is in charge of the Tokimeki account? Oh, that would be me, sir. Arita, what did you do? Nothing. I have no idea what could have caused this. We have an emergency meeting set for tomorrow afternoon. Arita, and you too, Kinji, be there. Tokimeki is one of the largest electronics manufacturers. Obviously, we can't afford to lose a contract with them.
I understand.
The next day.
What?
Pleased to meet you.
Keiichi and Noah are here. They're not gonna start airing our dirty laundry, are they?
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. Keiichi, it sure has been a while. Yes, it has. Thank you for meeting us. I've recently started working here at Tokimeki Corp. President Ota, this meeting isn't about... Yes, it is. For work, I go by the name Ota, but my real legal surname is Sato. Huh? You can't mean... Yes, Keiichi is my son. And I've heard everything from Keiichi, President Yokomine. Are you seriously not going to take action after one of your employees had an affair with his colleague's fiancée?
President Ota, please, let's all calm down. After receiving a report from Keiichi, we immediately issued a very stern warning to Kinji. He seemed deeply remorseful. Of course, he should have apologized directly to Keiichi, but since Keiichi resigned so quickly, I didn't want to force him to reopen old wounds by contacting him.
A stern warning? Do you seriously believe that's enough after something like this?
Mr. Yokomine, do you really even understand what the problem is here? Of course I do. He did something incredibly foolish, pursuing his colleague's fiancée, and...
That's not the part I have a problem with. We can skip over that. What I mean is, are you aware that Kinji was already engaged when he went after my fiancée?
What did you just say?
Kinji, is this true?
I'm so sorry. I thought our engagement had already been broken off.
This woman next to me, Noah, was Kinji's ex-fiancée. According to her, there was no formal breakup. As far as she knew, she was still engaged. Kinji, just how many lies have you told us?
It was just a misunderstanding. I never meant to lie. Once again, I deeply apologize for the trouble Kinji has caused.
That's all you have to say? It's painfully clear that you, Mr. Yokomine, still don't understand the real issue and root of this situation. This should go without saying, but we'll be terminating the contract. The agreement clearly states that in the event of a serious compliance violation, we have the right to call it off.
I understand. However, if I may say so, Minami Fuji is the largest electronics retailer in the industry. If Tokimeki's products suddenly disappear from our stores, won't that cause a lot of problems?
That would only be the case if Minami Fuji stays at the top, right? But after this conversation, I'm convinced Minami Fuji is heading for a downfall, so I don't predict any problems. For us, at least.
I see. Who does he think he is? Our sales have been growing non-stop. How dare he talk to us like that? Very well, then the contract is officially terminated.
Yes, thank you for your time.
That's strange. Why didn't they mention that I'm a former employee of Tadaoka Electronics?
Kinji, you just lost us a major contract. And you were hiding the fact you were cheating on your own fiancé? Shame on you.
I'm terribly sorry. For a while, we'll be bombarded with questions from clients and shareholders. I want you to explain everything, fully and honestly, every time someone asks. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Well, I still have high expectations for you. You'll be suspended for the time being. But once you've had some time to reflect, I expect you to get right back on the horse and boost our sales again.
Yes, sir. Again, I'm really sorry.
Woo! Glad that's over. Now I can just chill with Kaede for a while.
This old man is going way too easy on Kinji. It's frustrating. Whew, that's round one over at least.
I'm really grateful you took me in after I left Tadaoka Electronics, but may I ask one thing? Sorry if it's a rude question or something, though.
Go ahead, I don't mind.
Why didn't you mention that I had worked at Tadaoka Electronics, or anything about my sister? Normally, having an affair with a client's sales rep would be a huge issue, right? What with the conflict of interest and all?
That's because we're just saving that card for later. There's some data I want you to take a look at before saying anything else.
This is...
Don't worry. I have no intention of letting this problem end here. That's reassuring to hear. From then on, we began preparing for round two.
Mr. Arita, sir, do you think you could assign me a project soon?
Our sales department assigns accounts individually. You lost your account because of your own actions, so you'll have to find a new one.
Yes, but could I at least keep the Tadaoka Electronics account? I think I'm the only one who can handle it.
No way. We're getting great prices from them. It's far too valuable to risk. If we lost Tadaoka, there's a risk this guy might overtake me again. I can't let that happen. Hello? I'm at work right now. I'll call you back What?
Someone like you can't handle an account like that. Besides, if I don't do it, I won't get to use Kaede as much.
Kinji, the Tadaoka account is yours after all.
Huh? Are you serious? What's going on? Something doesn't seem right.
And just like that, Kinji went back to handling the Tadaoka Electronics account without realizing this was exactly what we were hoping for. Everyone, could I have your attention, please? What's going on? What did Kinji do this time?
I didn't do anything. I've just been keeping my head down and working.
That may be so.
Huh?
We just received a joint letter of protest from 5 electronics retailers and dozens of manufacturers. It says, "We suspect improper price manipulation by Tadaoka Electronics and request a formal investigation." What the hell did you do?
No, that can't be true. I'm the one in charge of Tadaoka Electronics, and I didn't see anything like that going on.
Don't tell me. Explain that to President Ota. He's the one leading the protest.
Him again.
Thank you so much for coming all the way here. I'm sorry for showing up out of the blue, Kaede.
No, it's fine.
Let me just set the scene here. If a manufacturer offers conditions above what was agreed with other stores, it is considered an unfair trade practice and could be a violation. Do you understand that?
No! This is the first I'm hearing of all of this. You're talking about price manipulation?
We conducted a brief investigation, and though there were some things that could be misconstrued, let me stop you there. We were actually able to confirm price manipulation, so I'm reporting it now. Thank you, Section Chief Arita, for your cooperation as well. No. I was surprised when Ota suddenly got in touch. Your father helped me out a lot, so I just did what I could.
Huh? Arita, you didn't...
I made sure to follow confidentiality agreements, and I only cooperated at the bare minimum. Now, we've had suspicions for a while that there might be some kind of transaction going on between Minami Fuji and Tadaoka Electronics. We examined various documents like public prices, flyer prices, and sales shares, and found numerous suspicion points. Using price monitoring, market data checks, and every means available, we gathered the evidence. This is the result.
Well, I do agree that the data seems to support what you're saying, but all our business negotiations are recorded, and we've conducted thorough interviews with our representatives. Yes, the representative in question is Kinji, but despite his personal issues, he's an excellent employee in the workplace. He would never do something like this. And more importantly, there's no benefit to the manufacturers or the retailers in doing such a thing, right?
That's true. There's no benefit for the companies. But if personal emotions came into play, that changes everything.
Personal emotions? What reason could there be for personal feelings to get involved between us and Tadaoka Electronics?
I see. The reason you didn't say everything during the first discussion was because you were preparing for this moment.
At that point, we didn't have all the evidence, and I didn't want the issue to get muddled up with vague details.
Huh?
Wait a second.
This person Kinji dumped his fiancée for is Kaede Tadaoka, the sales representative from Tadaoka Electronics.
What?
I see now. So, this all happened behind closed doors.
That's ridiculous. I would never.
From Minami Fuji's data, I can tell this wasn't done on their part. Depending on what comes next, I believe this is likely a problem from Tadaoka Electronics.
Kaede, what have you done?
I didn't mean to. I might have adjusted the prices, like unconsciously or something. That's impossible. My sister was always the top sales performer at Tadaoka Electronics. She knew exactly what she was doing and how many problems it could cause. What do you know about it?
Well, whether it was intentional or not, we'll know after further investigation. For now, what's important is that Kinji once again hid the truth. He had an affair with the sales rep of a client with a vested interest. This fact casts doubt on everything.
That's right! Kinji! Why didn't you let us know about this from the beginning?
I never thought it would come to this. I was really just working my hardest. And yet... In the end, you never realized, did you? Just because someone is good at their job, it doesn't give you the right to do whatever you want in your private life. That mindset is unacceptable.
Kinji, regarding this matter,
Mr. Yokomine, you're also largely responsible for this.
Me? I can't control every subordinate.
Don't be ridiculous. From the moment a compliance violation occurred, it was your responsibility to conduct a proper investigation. The only reason this came to light was because Noah, during her time at Tadaoka Electronics, steadily built up trust with various companies. Thanks to those relationships, those companies cooperated with the investigation, allowing us to get these results.
No, I didn't do anything.
It's because of diligent and trustworthy employees like her that businesses can run peacefully and fairly. And yet you, Mr. Yokomine, assumed from the start that you could just deal with it internally and sweep it all under the rug, didn't you? And you call yourself a leader. You think you're fit to run a company?
That's... I'm really sorry.
From now on, the investigation will be handled by third-party agencies and the Fair Trade Commission. This time, I expect you to cooperate fully. No more hiding anything.
Of course.
Thanks, Dad.
Later, the investigation concluded that the responsibility for the issue lay with Tadaoka Electronics. The Fair Trade Commission also conducted its investigation. Though Kaede's misconduct was significant, no violations serious enough to warrant criminal charges were found. The public apology's been posted. The press conference is done. I guess that wraps up everything. For now.
Why'd you have to go so overboard with those favors?
Don't blame me. How was I supposed to know they'd start looking into it so seriously?
Well, just don't do anything so reckless again. Come on, it's time to make a fresh start.
A fresh start? Because of you, our company's reputation tanked. Sales are at an all-time low, and our families are even being harassed. All of us employees, along with shareholders and upper management, will pursue executive accountability. We already have more than enough support. Don't think you're getting off that easily. You better fully cooperate with the follow-up investigation, too.
No way!
And not just me, but even Tadaoka Electronics.
It's all over.
After that, Yokomine, Tahara, and Kaede were given the most severe punishments. Naturally, none of them could find new jobs, and they had almost no means to pay off the damages. Yokomine's health deteriorated, and he was eventually hospitalized. No one came to visit, and his condition reportedly worsens day by day. It's said he no longer even remembers that he was once the president of Minami Fuji. Kinji and the Tadaoka family were forced to work overseas in harsh and mysterious jobs to pay back their debts. No matter how much they cry or scream in suffering, no one hears them. No one answers. Meanwhile...
Wow. When you really look at it, it's so beautiful.
I'm really glad we got to come back here.
If you hadn't spoken to me that day, I don't know how my life would have turned out. I really owe you everything.
No, it was nothing. And be honest, I must have really scared you, right? You must have thought I was some creep trying to hit on you.
No, not at all. Honestly, you were my type. So I was half hoping you actually were hitting on me.
Huh? Your type?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that part out loud. But please forget I said anything.
Like I could forget that.
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.